Hello, everybody. I'm back, and I've got all kinds of wonderful new treasures. I got two boxes that showed up today. One of them I ordered online from an auction. Company is called Just Suck It, SUCC, short for succulents, which of course are treated the same as most cacti. Anyway, I got four beautiful things from them. The first thing I got, and I've been wanting one of these for a really long time, was a snowball cactus. This is the snowball cactus right here, and they're absolutely beautiful. I paid a little bit much for this, but it had so many babies, it was well worth it. I don't plan on separating my babies. I plan on keeping them in a, well, there's babies all the way around, even down there. Keeping them in a lower, wider pot so that it can continue to grow as one complete entity, if you will, plant entity. Just trying to get some of the stuff off there. There was a lot of soil dislodged, so I've got to do some cleaning up. Anyway, that's my snowball cactus, and she is a beauty. And you can see, that's just a leaf, you can see down inside there that there's more babies down there. And when she is planted up, there's some more down there. Yeah, she's got a full ring of babies, and that's what you want if you're going to grow a cactus, especially like a ball style cactus, as a whole piece. All right, the next one is pretty unusual, and I really, really like it. I got this thing for fatties, and I call them short fatties when we're talking about cactuses, cacti, or succulents. This one, I think that's just a, see if I can do this. Yeah, that's just a piece of debris. There we go. That got stuck to it. Anyway, again, this is called a Pelasgia chichipe. And I'll say it again, I just something around about those short fatties. I got two other ones I bought this past week. I've got my spiral there and there. I've already had those, but they get really tall. This one is a totem major. It's like a totem pole plant, which should be extremely tall. But instead it's a big old clumpy, bumpy thing. And then I also have this one, I haven't labeled yet, and I can't remember the name, but I love the shape of that one. Yeah, kind of reminds me of the shape of a butternut squash. So back down to here, what we're doing, that's my Pelasgia chichipe, and I made tags before I made my movie here so that I could easily say what they were. This one's called a Gymno Frederici. I probably said that wrong, but this one's beautiful. Gymnos are short for Gymno calceus. I'm saying that wrong. But they are more of a mounded. This is also a Gymno from another company. This one is called a T-Rex. And they're just, they're low, and they're like a ball that sits on top of the soil. This one I loved, and I bid on because it was blooming so beautifully already, which means it's completely mature. You'll also see that there's another one growing right there, another flower. And the thing is when this blooms, I'm going to collect seeds and try to grow my own, because my next thing I'm going to be tackling in the next year is growing a lot of my own from different types of seeds. So that again is a Gymno Frederici. I also got this one. Now you might think this one's pretty ugly, and it kind of is. It's what I would call an ugly pretty. It's 3 starts, but it is a Kalanchoe. It's not a super healthy one, but it is in full bloom. And you can already see the bloom. As soon as I get this in soil, it'll start blooming up. But it's a really different type of Kalanchoe. They're very hard to find, and I actually got a sweet deal. Like I said, I got them on an auction, and if you hit it just right, you can get a better deal. This came with 3 pieces, so I've got these 2 in addition to this one. Okay, so those all came from the gal who owns a company called Just Suck It. The other ones came from a company called Euphorbia Warehouse, I believe. I might need to look at that box. Where did I put it? But they specialize in euphorbias, and I'm in love with euphorbias. I don't know which box it was. No, it wasn't that one. Oh, it's over here. So this company is known as, well, I ripped the tag off accidentally. Euphorbia, I'm pretty sure it's Euphorbia Warehouse. I also bought these online. There's 2 or 3 here that are especially have been on my search list for my collection. This one right here, this one is called a Euphorbia Suzanne. And I bought a small clump of this. Look at the beautiful plant. And it's got babies all the way around. And that one also is going to go in a pot all by itself, and I am not going to break the babies off because I have a backup one that I bought quite a while ago, and that's this one. This is exactly the same plant but way younger. This is the one that as it grows I'll take and make starts from this one to propagate. So I saw the size of this. I'm pretty sure I paid 50 or 60 bucks, 60 bucks probably. But that one was just stunning. I've been waiting for a really big one of those. Additionally, I got this other one. It might not look like anything special, but it grows in beautiful clumps that are kind of elongated. It's called a Rebutia heliosa, and it doesn't have much for a root mass right now. It's there. Well, it has more than I thought. But that is a nice clump. I want to grow a lot of clumps to make them into showpieces. I also have this one. It's called a Spegazzini. And this one is really unusual. It's almost ugly. It's so cool looking. But I really love how unusual the shape of it is. All right. And then I've got a variegated pickles plant. That's what this one is. I really like this one. It's so much prettier than the regular pickles. And there's several that you could start off with that already have a root mass. I might break a few off of that and start them separately. This was a gift, so this is what I call an unknown. I didn't buy this. It was just put in the box because I had purchased. I think I purchased about $140 or $150 from this company right here. And I got all of these and this beauty here. And then I got that, and then this one. And now this one has a little owie. It had a split, but the split is healed. I'm trying to find my paintbrush. Here it is. The split was healed, and I asked for a close-up when I was looking online. If your split is not healed, you could end up with, some sort of bacteria that would kill the plant. The only thing I have to do is make sure that I keep an eye on that. But I think it'll be just fine. I got a discount on this one. I just love the size of it. You can't kind of really see the size unless I hold it up. So there's the size of that. And that is a blue. And that is called Phyllocereus. So that's going to go along with a lot of my bigs, which are now up there, my talls, and my talls that are up there. So I'll say it again, I really developed a taste for fat ones and short fatties, like the Poloskia chichipi. But that's all my new treasures today. Additionally, sometimes, companies send you a gift, and this came with my smaller order today. That is a burro's tail, and I'm not certain what that is, but I know it's a succulent. I guess we'll find out. So the good news, the great news actually about succulents and cacti are that they ship extremely well because they can be out of water and soil for weeks. You don't want them too long in a box without the light. but they root extremely easy. For example, I could stick that right in the soil. I could stick that right in the soil, although I'd remove the bottom ones and I would lay them on the soil next to this, and they'll just root. So you just cut it off and stick it in the soil and it roots. And then this is something that I have lots of, but they want to say thank you, so they send you little gifts. One other thing I did purchase today, well, actually, two other things, is I purchased a lot of these cactus sites and succulent sites and plant sites also auction off or give gifts that are stones. Okay, so like I won two of these, and these are all different types of stones. That one's beautiful. It's a purpley. But a lot of people take these when you put them in your plants. And I have a stone collection. So like here's an example. You might want to decorate your cactus with some beautiful stones in there. So I tucked those in there. I'm not really liking the yellow one. I'll probably switch that out. But I did that just so you had an example to see what you can do. So they're polished rocks, they're polished stones, they're polished things from the earth. And there's some really unusual ones. I love that one. That one's really different colors. And so, a little bit of color. So depending on what your plant looks like, you might choose something that complements it in the dish. So I won one of those, and then I bought one, which is half of those, for like a couple bucks. And then another thing that I got for a top dressing, I'm not sure I'd do it again, is this blue glass, because it's truly real glass. But it could make a gorgeous top dressing. And I would probably pick it maybe for something like that, you see. Okay? So, a lot of them sell gems, a lot of them sell things like quartz towers and all kinds of stones. And it's just something, to help decorate. So on that note, with my neighbor going by with his lawnmower, which I'm about ready to go outside and do, I will let you go, but I'll give you one more glance at my new treasures that I've got. Love those pickles. They look like dill pickles. Suzanne A. Oops, one of those fell off. Those are going to be easy to root. Look at that. That's going to be really easy to root some of those up. That's my Spigazzini, my Rebutia heliosa, my unknown succulent. It's an Echeveria, I'm certain. And then my other goodies that you see here. Love that snowball. So I'm excited to share my new stuff with you. I can't wait to plant it out, but I gotta take a shower and head on down to town. I'm out of big enough pots for most of this stuff here. So I gotta go pick me up some pots, and luckily, my birthday's tomorrow. I have a coupon for $10 off $10. Plus I have another one off for 25% off of $50, and I'll probably spend that amount on pots. So I always like to use those there through Ace Hardware. And look at that beautiful thing. Oh my gosh. I will leave you on that note, and have a happy Easter. I will be back with a few more videos if other things show up. But on Monday, I'll be having a lot of new things come my way. This is Cheryl, signing out.